Good morning. We'll call this meeting to order. Young County Commissioners Court regular meeting, Monday, November the 24th, 2014. It is 9:34, my clock, 9:34 a.m. If it's convenient for all, one note, let's make note that the meeting was posted in the manner and for the time required, and that all members of the court are present. Now, if it's convenient, we'll all stand. Father in heaven, we thank you for this day, for all the many blessings you bring our way. We're grateful for the opportunity that we have to live in this great nation, whereby we may be free and self-governed. We pray that the actions of all of our leaders do not change that perspective that we have and that wonderful opportunity. We ask your blessings upon those who are bereaved, who've lost loved ones, who has health problems. We're especially grateful on this occasion that we have coming up, this Thanksgiving Day that we have put aside to be ever mindful of all the many wonderful things that you provided to us. We ask that you bless this meeting and that you bless our actions and that they are for your glory and for the benefit of all of those that we serve. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Join me in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now the Texas pledge.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Public comments, announcements, presentations. Does anyone have any posted? The only thing that I know of that I would like to make a comment on is that we've been working on a heater system. It looks like we've got some brand new piping down there, and I believe that came on the installer's expense or the contractor, whoever it was, but I believe that's going to be outside of our pocketbook. And there are 2 of the new boilers that are online currently. There's a circuit board that they had to order for the first boiler that we had that evidently was not set up to be on the cascade system. Apparently it's working pretty well right now. Of course, we've had some pretty mild weather, not real cold, but I think our water temperature has been up 130, 40 degrees, maintaining that level. So, they'll be back sometime in the very near future to insulate the new piping that they have put in and to install that circuit board. Hopefully then we'll be in business. Anything else?
They're going to start the sheet metal and sheriff department starting today. They said they should be done with it by Thanksgiving.
Very good.
Yeah, they have the roller and everything, material put up on there. They don't like a whole lot of them on the flat roof, so they're getting it all pretty well locked in.
Have they said anything about the wind, as strong as that wind was yesterday? I think we got 3 or 4 days of respite from that wind, so.
Yeah. That's why they're hoping that these days,
Get it on
they'll get it on before the wind messes with them any. And he's been going in and out of there, make sure there's no leaks or nothing like that, and so forth. There's been kind of leaks to mess with it, so.
Thanks for looking over that.
It's coming right along.
That wind was pretty stiff there.
It was.
Is there anything else? Any of the commissioners have, any of the public have anything they'd like to say? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we'd like to say something for the Young County Historical Commission. Julia Fox, yes. The Young County Historical Commission, and we were wanting to, if there were help, if there's anything going on with Fort Belknap, we'd like to let them know that we're available to help in any way. And then if there's any type of planning or anything that schedule plan, as far as archives and such, that another resource that we would like to be involved.
Very good. We'll keep that in mind. We'll pass that information to the archivist, and also we're in the process of trying to fill that position that's going to be open there with regard to Fort Donnell.
Would y'all ever be interested in, like, if we needed help on a weekend, like, run the museum? Really? You give your names to
We could brainstorm. I'm sure we've got quite a few members and such. We might be able to do that.
Will you give your numbers to Cheryl for me?
Sure.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Julie, as you know, a couple weeks ago, we just discussed Fort Belknap pretty thoroughly with Norman Hollow while he was in here on our kind of talent search for finding caretakers. We also discussed at that time maybe changing some of the rules, make sure that the intent of that rule was what we wanted it to be. We would always appreciate your input when we start making those rules, but we never quite know how we're coming across with those rules unless the public kind of gives us some reflection of what we're asking for. Our intent is to preserve that place and use it. And those two are difficult to line up. Okay? It is a real treasure for Young County,
Yes.
but historically, I know myself, I attended many family reunions in that place when I was a youngster. It holds a lot of memories, and we want to continue to make it available to the public, but we can't let it continue to be a large expenditure for the county because we have so many other places for our tax dollars to go.
I understand.
Okay?
Well, you know, that's our ancestral capital of Young County and indeed of this entire region. So that's it holds a great deal of importance.
Something your last name?
Smith.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, we did just want to let you know that, you know, under the section of the government code that we're under, we're here for you.
Well,
So,
I think there could be a place for some volunteer activity out there at times, and I'm glad to see the commission get a little more active and kind of rejuvenate members that we have present. And on that note, the historical commission is up to be reappointed in January this coming year. So we'll be looking for for a roster and like
Okay.
that. You know,
and we'll come in December. We're required to give you an annual report in December, so we'll
very
come
good.
to one of your meetings then.
Can I leave you my number now, or did you?
He'll give it to
you right now.
Yeah, I mean, both of y'all's.
Sometime like the president.
Yeah. It'd be awesome.
I think we probably have them on our list. Just members are still.
Yeah, I think you got her addresses, but I don't know if she's got the numbers. I can email it to Timmy if you want to.
Well, that body limit, is there a certain number of members?
There has to be 7 members from Young County, and there's not any limitation on the number of members, but it must be 7.
Be with them.
And that was good. I just wanted to show you on this section 318 on 010. And this right here reads, the commission works in partnership with other preservation entities in the county to prepare a plan for the preservation of the county's historic and cultural resources. The commission should use the text, well, THC is statewide. All we're saying is we're here,
Yes, ma'am.
and we just want to let you know. that we're here. So,
Good.
Very good. Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, item number 4, is there anything else? If not, We'll move to item number 4, and that is consider county clerk minutes from the previous meeting, November the 17th, 2014. Are there any additions, deletions, or corrections?
So moved.
Stacy? Okay, we have a motion by Commissioner Hood, second by Commissioner Rogers to accept these minutes as presented. All in favor? Aye. Carried. 5-0. Treasurer's financial report, do you have anything?
We still have the year open, but they're all balanced and ready to go as soon as we get the roof paid for at the jail. We did receive, the reimbursement for precinct
Really?
or just the tech spot,
Hot dog.
$163,149.73.
So we got the full 80% that he had applied for.
I checked it to make sure it was 80%.
163.
$163,149.73.
Very good.
Don't you get that 83 cents?
Not a good job.
I could use that, huh?
It was almost.
You can use that right
You gotta put it back, but
now.
We have started getting a little bit of our tax money in too from appraisal district, so we hope we'll get some today.
Cool.
And I did last week go ahead and divvy up some of the money in the road bridge general, and I gave everybody 40,000. And as soon as we start getting some tax money, and I'll give you the remaining 80, I think it's 87,000 of these different amounts.
If y'all would like to see how much you have in your
I mentioned
checking
that.
account, I just give you that story.
We in?
God, I didn't let you make it. I made a motion, and I was thinking about it here, all over.
I recorded it, we did.
I'm getting old.
And we will have 3 payrolls in December, so.
Okay, any action necessary on that? Okay, very good. Item number 6, county auditor, budget amendment, land 7, payment vouchers.
I have a budget amendment that was to move the 300 from the contingency line in the general to the ag barn to help pay the bills. On that cash position, what's the ag barn right now? $200 and something. And
Up towards the top.
Mr. Durham has,
454.
Yeah, we got a little bit of.
oh, did Friday, okay, we'll have to pay bills.
You got to check my number.
No, I didn't, make sure we were, that didn't sound, but he canceled the trade stay for this month, so we won't get that $500, which he'd already said he wasn't gonna keep the ag barn as many days, so he was gonna lower what he's gonna pay to the $375. So I'll have enough probably to pay most of the bills for next month, but we'll talk about it.
What's the, what generally does ordinance?
I have, electric, and electric runs kinda high, plus the rodeo grounds electric for the 4-H kids.
Yeah.
We pay that out of ag barn. We have that, we have the water,
And any repairs.
yes, we had to fix a toilet the other day, so there's some repairs on
I
that.
know there's some talk about reconstructing that.
Yeah, is that talk still, is that still 3 hours moving forward?
Haven't heard anything about it, but I presume that it is.
The city's gonna take back.
Right. I would sure like to encourage that.
I'll make a motion on that we can move the 300 out of contingency
We did, we paid
and
it.
pay that we need to
What we put, yeah, this is just legalizing it.
ratify.
Ratify,
Right.
I'll say. All in favor? Carried.
box to stretch.
All those boilers on one.
No, they are. I can tell they're working.
I think there was 3.
Okay. We ratified the budget in for $300.
Yes.
Okay, vouchers?
Ready for vouchers and other issues. The vouchers this time are $77,513.41, and of that, $67,353.75 is out of the general fund.
So moved on vouchers.
What about these others?
Let's go ahead and talk about other
Second
issues.
one.
Okay.
All in favor?
Who seconded that?
Stacy,
Approved.
There's another one.
Okay.
Two more issues. As you know, we have 3 newly elected officials coming in January, and a lot of them are gonna need new letterhead, new stamps, and they've asked me about this, so we know it's gonna take some time to get. So I don't have an amount of how much anything's gonna cost, but we're gonna have to get it for them anyway. I'd like permission for them to go ahead and order what they need on the stamps and letterhead to be taken out of the appropriate budgets of each newly elected official.
We've got one other thing down here.
so moved on there.
Okay.
Okay. What we gonna call it?
Approve
Authorize the purchase of
Okay.
letterhead, envelopes, and the stamps.
his office station.
It was with JP1 County Clerk District.
Robert's getting educated as we speak.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that was a motion here. Second there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a motion by Commissioner Wiley and second from Commissioner Science to authorize the purchase of all supplies for newly elected officials. All in favor? Carried.
You all looked at the cash position. You see that we only have $30,400 in our insurance fund. We've been very fortunate the last few weeks, we've had very small check runs. But as of last Friday, a nearly $74,000 hit us. And these are all new claims. We've gotten all the stop loss we're gonna get from the others that started over October 1st. And so these are new ones that we're gonna have to build back up to the 35,000. So we had 30,000 in the bank, 30,422. We'll deposit 80,533 this week from what we've taken out of the budget, which makes us 110,956. Then if you take this check run out, the 73,998, it leaves us 36,957. After the first of the month, we have to pay group resources and the life insurance, which leaves us a negative 2,862.
Pay them.
I have to pay it after December 1st. On December 1st, we usually roll the month and pay those 2 bills. But this, I need to go ahead, if we don't release our check runs claims as soon as we get them, we could lose our Health Smart discount.
This $75,000 bill, is that a continuance of claims from the previous year and rolls over into a new year?
The
Or is
big
it
ones,
brand new claims?
these big ones on here were new claims.
Wow.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because we've been, and that's one thing that group resources, and that's why it's good to let us know that there may be some, but if we know of costs, especially towards the end of the year, we notify group resources. They start calling hospitals and doctors trying to get those bills in, and they did that on the ones we knew about. Now, these are some that it's just, they
I
have.
just wondered, so someone like Mr. Slater's health problems that happened early, when it changed to,
If they hit HIPAA,
Yeah, we have received quite a bit of the bills there, but anything new, see, it's gonna go on a new, but I haven't gotten, I mean, these are new claims. And that's what surprised me. So I won't, like I said, I won't get a run this week, but they're gonna send me, because they asked me, do I wanna run this week? And I said, no, give me 2 next week, so I thought we'll see what we're gonna do, but this is the claim run from, and also on this, 9,000 of it was our restat, our prescriptions. So, but I had some 16,000, I had some 20-something thousand on one person. So it was a bunch of, and these, 1 or 2 of them could add up to be the 35 later, so.
Okay, you, say, your calculations are, you're going to come up $2,900 short for that,
Yes, sir.
and that's gonna be when?
That will be after I pay the group resources and the life insurance bill on December 1st,
Okay,
which is next week. And I'll have 2 runs next week. It just scares me every time I get a run.
We need money out there.
We need money. The money market, where we always take it, but, and Ann and I discussed an amount. You know, I don't want to move more than what we need, but then if this is the case with the new claims and
They're
stuff.
gonna create another budget then.
And then, but I don't have one ready because I didn't know what we,
How much you need that money?
I think we should move 100,000 in there so we don't have to keep moving money back and forth. We have 9,
I mean,
how much do we have in that show?
but just, you know, like I said, we
We don't
are,
have the cash position, what do we have in the money market?
So we'll move 100,000 to the money market.
998,554 is what the claim market.
Insurance fund.
It's actually gonna be considered the start of money for this coming year.
Well, the thing is, on insurance, you don't get tax money or anything going there, but, you know, but we are, now that we've upped the amount that we're putting in there, we used to put, was it like 50,000, and now we're putting
Yeah, it should
80,000.
start to gradually build up, but
But
just the hits at the beginning of the
Especially
new.
when I was told the start of money, we called it.
Well, in insurance, we just call it
Deficiency rate.
deficiency.
See, we don't move any startup money into the insurance.
It's usually just shortage.
I'll second that 100,000.
I mean, I hate to do it,
It's
but.
bills that come in, we gotta pay, so.
I mean, we ended up the year really well, and last year we did too, so once we start getting all of our tax money in, we can move back, money back into our money
Yeah.
market. It's just a cash flow.
You have the right hand pocket, put it back in the left hand.
Okay, we've got a motion by Commissioner Pruitt, second by Commissioner Wiley, to move $100,000 from the money market account to our medical insurance fund.
Yes, sir.
All in favor?
Uh,
Carried.
that's all you get today.
That's all I had on that, and then,
Did we rock it up?
Don't say it and then. It's just, and then.
and then, if y'all wanna move to the next one.
Item number 8, consider reimbursement for school for Robert Dial for an estimated amount of $6.473. Is that one he's going to prior to, or one he's already been to?
He leaves in December, the 9th through the 12th is this school. But what he's gonna do, we're not gonna, I think he wants the advance money, he wants to go pay for it, come back and get his reimbursement, so kinda just got estimated on that.
Never done that.
That evidently has probably been budgeted for.
Yes,
It should be,
we knew he would be
it
educated.
should be previous to him sitting in office, which I looked at everything wrong there. Got a motion?
So move.
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Wiley, second by Commissioner Rogers to authorize such reimbursement that may be applicable to Robert Dial for education received. All in favor? Carried. contract between American National Leasing and Precinct 2 for pickup.
Yeah,
That's a after the fact thing, received it.
we've already approved purchases, we've approved the financing.
And just to get everything correct, in the paper and out in the public route, that I'm basically getting 2 vehicles for $18,000, $18,800, after I get my $20,000 for this one, and then when I sell this other one, so. That's why sometimes you just jump on it when it's time to jump on something.
You'll get a good deal, but you're still spending the $20,000 that you got, so we need to call it.
And then
Doesn't reduce
whatever,
the cost of the vehicle.
right, did you sell that other pickup?
Not
So he's got another
No, I didn't
pickup
sell it, I didn't know that.
that he's gonna sell or trade in or something to get rid of, and
Or
we'll
wholesale.
put that down too.
Yep.
But I,
We've already approved the purchase, I approved the
Yes.
contract. I'm moving to approve.
Okay, the other pickup, the one that you have, you're
Wholesale.
trading in.
Wholesale. You get more money than trading.
Well,
is that like, I mean, they buy it at like auction?
Yeah, well, that's kind of what it's.
I mean, it's gonna have to be sealed bid or auction.
Or trade in, maybe. So that's what I'm saying, if we could trade it in on this other one.
Richard
But if they trade it in, they'll change this contract.
Richard Brothers is coming up here.
Well, not,
That's what I
I
was
mean,
thinking, I want
on the other pickup, he said.
nothing against this in here, but I want to
Just
where
put
we
it
can
all
go
in
bigger.
Richard
For that,
Brothers.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
End of the year sales is always good at that Richard Brothers because people want to spend.
There's more folks there too.
When
Right.
is that coming up?
Real quick.
You need to find out if we can you know.
Yeah, it was, we'll need to advertise that, or say if there's gonna be some equipment or vehicles at the auction. Needs to be in two separate weeks, advertise 2 separate weeks, and I think it's supposed to be 14 days from the first
First.
advertisement to the sale.
If we can find out when it
But
is,
I'm
we'll
trying
see.
to get that together.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look at a picture of it.
It's called Google.
Okay.
I searched for that down there, and I didn't see anything on there, I wondered what. And why? Down under, I didn't see any county vehicles down there.
I just didn't think I was gonna get what I wanted for it there, so. I didn't do it.
Can you just draw that at the auction or buy it back yourself or buy it back?
Yes.
Still have to pay.
But I still disagree with it, because I don't have a problem with you replacing the vehicle that was stolen. But you received $20,000 to replace it, and you're not putting it toward this vehicle.
Yes, I am. That's not true, Stacy. You don't understand. I'm splitting it up.
Yeah, you're not putting it on the vehicle.
Yes, I am.
Not the vehicle that it needs to be replaced with.
Yes, I am. Sure am.
It's only 10.
Am I doing it, Cheryl? The money's going to it, every bit of it.
It's all going
It
in.
only shows 10,000 to it.
That's what we're doing, 10,000 on this one, 10,000 on the other one.
Correct. Right. That's not the same vehicle that needs to be
Stacy,
replaced.
you know, I didn't disagree with you on your trucks, like you said. Went back and looked, it was over the financing.
Right.
So, anyway, so you
I
just quoted
disagree.
on that.
I disagree
I,
the way you're doing this.
Right. And next year I'll budget in there, you know, in case of stolen vehicle. Is that what you want me to do?
No, you're gonna have 2 payments. You say you don't have the money in your equipment line today, so next year you're gonna have to increase it $11,000 to $12,000. Where's the money gonna come from?
The same line that it's coming from right now.
What you said?
I only have 18,000 to budget, Stacy.
You got 98,000 in the line. For 40 days, in a new budget, you say you don't have no money.
Huh?
For 40 days inside of a new budget, you got 98,000 on that line. And you're buying equipment that you don't have money for.
I do have money for it.
You're financing it, man. You don't have.
I don't even have to find, I don't even have a payment till, is it March?
You're kicking the can down the road.
Right. Well, this is my budget, we'll worry about it, I'll worry about it.
We can all make the budget.
Okay, we've got a motion by Mr. Sykes to ratify the lease, and this is for one vehicle, is it not?
Yeah.
One vehicle for Young County Precinct 2. Is there a
Second.
Okay, do we, yeah, let's just vote on that individual motion. Motion by Sykes, second by Pruitt, to ratify contract with American National Leasing for one pickup for Young County Precinct 2. All in favor? All opposed? Four one. Okay, now, along with that, item number 9, do we want to advertise that for Ritchie Brothers sale
Yeah.
vehicle, or do we want to make some other provision?
No, I think Ritchie Brothers is good.
Okay, do you know when that sale is?
Or how about during a break, before maybe our executive session, I'll look it up.
We'll come back to that item.
It's December 3rd and 4th, we don't know.
December the what?
3rd and 4th.
Third.
Fourth, that's not 14
The
days.
time, they don't have enough time. to
We
do
don't
that.
have time to do that one.
When's the next one?
Guess they have one.
Next year.
Yeah. January 3rd, 4th.
Well, it'd be my suggestion for you to think that over a little bit, and, if there's another auction coming up in the next 60 days, put that advertisement, put it in there for, take several bids on it.
It's either that or you can find you several wholesale vendors that want to bid on it. Try to bids.
Possibly even, I guess you could possibly even sell it to an auction. Alice, all of them, something like
We can try sale bid.
You can only reject them if you don't want them.
That's true.
You know,
All it costs you is a little advertising.
On your other vehicle, have you talked to them again about trading and see what,
No.
you need to try it one more time because we gotta figure out what the commission, you're not gonna have it on a wholesaler. But,
Right, I know what you're saying.
yeah,
Then Ritchie Brothers will be 10%.
it'll be 10%.
But we sure did good with Ritchie Brothers last time. Real good.
You have to deduct the
Right.
expense of getting it down there and the commission for what you net, so you kind of look at it against your trading and make sure that you're not netting, just like the trading did.
Right, yeah, I know what you're saying.
that. Auction need, we need ads in
We'll do that.
two separate weeks, and
It'll
it'll be 14 days from initial advertising.
Isn't it about $300 for the ad?
Excuse me.
Isn't it about $300 for the ads?
Well, might get that one in there for a little cheaper than that, I don't know.
Maybe.
Or in one, two, other auction.
You got some time to think about it.
Yeah, you think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to take no action there for the time being. Item number 10, consider going out for bid for culverts, road materials, and fuel. County officer.
We need to do that. And we don't, looking at our timeline again, and I guess I should have, we still have time. If I can get it in this weekend's paper to receive bids, this is my suggestion, I'll tell you to do something different. Receive bids until Friday, December 19th at 4 o'clock, and open in Commissioners Court December 22nd at 10 a.m.
That's how I've got that.
Did you look at that?
Noted down there.
Well, that's, I pulled up the ad from last year to see what we need to change. And that would give us the time required and plus with the holidays, give everybody time to get stuff. And I'll send out letters also, and I wanna go over the ones I've pulled to send letters to and tell me if there's someone else you wanna send to.
I think your idea probably conforms to what should, needs to be done, so, you know.
On the culverts, I had to send a letter to contact, and they told me to send it to the Seymour office. On the rock, I had Zach Burkett, Tex Rock, Ingram Concrete.
But see, Ingram and Zach are the same ones.
Okay, so I don't do that.
Yeah.
And E&A. Yes, that was telephones. That's on the rock. Is there anyone else on the rock?
Tex Rock.
Breckenridge. And then on the fuel, I had Aldi Fuel and All-Star Fuel. If there's anything else y'all.
Does anybody know anything about the ownership of that DNA pit any longer? Mayo pit?
What I understand on that is it was, Burkett was gonna try to buy it and then hired somebody else, but I haven't heard anything else about it yet.
Somebody else bought them, but I can't remember.
Is there any commercial rock coming out of there right now?
I don't know. I see trucks coming now. Yeah. The guy I don't know about that will be here at 12.
Just send the bid letter to E&A and then it'll be advertised too.
Check with mine and see what, if that is Ingram, I don't know.
Ingram?
Or is it?
Don't Breckenridge.
Well, see, I didn't know if it was, let me see where might have the Ingram address. We send the payment to Dallas.
I'm gonna check with Mark and see.
Tex Rock is on partial by Burkett. isn't it?
Okay.
They got a percentage of it.
Tax Rock is,
Right.
yeah, I think they
Yeah.
do.
Okay.
On a side note to that, Chair,
Yes, sir.
might I suggest to the commissioners that we might want to take advantage of the low prices on materials that we received last year because of the competitive situation, and maybe haul some rock to storage in our yards to save some, make our material money stretch a little further, because we got some good prices last year on our materials because of the existence of the competition. And I'm feared that there's no competition available, that the rock may go up.
And I don't know that if each one of the precincts will get together like we talked about.
We can do it all.
And all 4 days a
By the
week,
end of the year.
for each precinct, but by the end of the year, and try to get what we can. I just think it'd be smart to do that, like what you know about.
I do too. I think it's good business to buy it at the wholesale price while we can.
Yes.
It's less money. And of course, if your yard has a place to stockpile it.
That's the difference.
Just haul it to the road, but no.
Yeah, that's what I think.
No,
Some of those too.
Well, problem is that we'll run out of time before we haul it one load at a time to the road, and
Well, I'm talking about on board, we get together and haul it one time.
we've done some of that too.
what's good about that deal is
You make a lot of ground that way.
if you can stockpile it and get a rain on it like we had this weekend, it spreads a lot better, it goes a lot better. Water gets in there and soaks up,
That
it does a lot better job.
I think this entire court of the cooperation, like you talked about, has been really great this past year, and using everybody's equipment, maximizing the county ownership of all this equipment that we have. It's really worked out, and I appreciate all of you participation.
Okay, very good. Who's got that motion?
What's that?
Motion
The photo to advertise for the
to advertise request bids for fuel, oil, fuel, culverts, and road material.
I'll make that motion.
Okay. To be due on the 19th of December, 4 p.m. That's Friday. And to be open then on the 22nd at 10 a.m. Okay. Have that motion?
Yes, sir.
All right. We have the second? Roger. All in favor? Very good.
Abstain.
Very good. That's going to be a 4-0-1, Ms. Clerk. Mr. Rogers, Mr. Wiley abstaining. Item number 11, consider city trustees tax properties. You'll have in your packet there an email that I received, and y'all are all aware of the circumstances
Yes.
related there. So, I'll tell you, here this email.
Just a clarification on that, if those are transferred to Habitat for Humanity, they will come off the tax rolls until they're used. Is that right?
I think they will, and I'm not sure just how that happened, but they won't be on the tax roll, I don't believe, until there's a transfer of that property in the house to the owner.
They are selling these to Habitat or donating them to Habitat?
Selling at a monumentally low price.
Okay.
I think that.
And any price they get will be proportionally distributed to the taxing entity?
Well, I understand that. That's 213 Lease, 410 Raglan, 212 Raglan, and 118 Summit. If I understood the email, I don't think it could be $500 a piece, but I understood it would be $500 for lots, for all of them. That's how I understood that, but regardless, he did make the claim that each taxing entity would get a proportionate part of that, whatever it is.
Well, the way I see it is the possibility of getting a Habitat house on those lots will probably enhance the future tax advantage to us anyway, so I would move that we go ahead and accept it so far as our interest is concerned.
I got one question about the city retaining some of those lots. Those taxes due were just left out.
Yeah, everybody gonna be as long as they retain ownership of it. I don't know, I guess they've got some kind of plan with regard to those lots. They're also going to, put lot 1711 Family Lane, they're gonna bid that, it sounds like, off of that bid.
Yeah, the lots that they're retaining benefits them because they own the land adjacent to it, so I don't see, I mean, if I was in the same position, I'd do the same thing.
Good business.
Yes, but you know what, one way to look at it, but one way to look at it here is we wasn't getting any to begin with, so.
That's gonna be, after looking at this, city would probably like to retain 502 Brazos. It's connected to Shawnee Springs.
And the other
304 Virginia is connected to other city property. And Tower, Water Tower, yeah. 204 Second Street, this is actually in the VRA Corps of Engineers Park. And Rick should be on the list, I say. So, retaining 2 lots, and one of them supposedly is in the Corps of Engineers Park. Okay.
I'll second that.
Motion passes. Wow.
That Habitat deals pretty fun. Got built those houses for the last 4 or 5 years. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's what all the real time to do it, they'll. Didn't break anything. Motion by Commissioner Sykes, second by Commissioner Wiley. To ratify the sale of 213 Blaze, 210 Raglan, 212 Raglan, and 118 Sunny, as listed and approved by City Council also. Transfer to the Habitat for Humanity. All in favor? Carried 5-0. Okay, we'll notify them of that. And I'm sure we'll probably get a transfer deed or do manual or that. Item number 12, consider TCDRS plan assessment for FY 2015. That's in your package. Cheryl, you might want to come up here. say a little something about that?
Well, if we wanna leave everything as we have it, if you look on that page, at the 150% matching, 7% for employees, leave everything the same, which makes our rate 9.34 this year. And last year it was
I don't think
9.80 for 50, yeah, for
the
15.
employee rate can't change.
No, I think that has to stay. All we could do is change our
We
employees.
could change our match.
We would hope it wouldn't go down. Don't do 200, that'd be great, but,
Be dodging arrows.
You're supposed to be lobbying for
could be.
Okay, and our what do we call that rate, that total rate could change.
Well, it's on here, yeah, 9.35 for this year, and starting January 1st it'll be 9.80, and I believe that's what I figured the budget on, so.
Well, it's backwards, Cheryl. We're 9.80 now, and we're going down to
Right, 9.34.
9.34.
Okay, it's going down to 9.
Going down.
On that sheet?
The new rate's 9.34. We've been doing
Well, see, that's what
9.80.
I thought, but that's what on here they've got,
We've been paying.
they're saying 14, 15 now.
If you look at,
We've
the,
been paying them.
scale. it shows a drop.
Mm-hmm.
This one is 9.34.
Oh, the ending rate, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Beginning rate's 9.80.
Okay, so it's going down a little bit.
Function of the range of the hundred contribution. But the budget is bigger different.
Yes, because I pulled this before we started figuring the budget. I didn't plan on any changes, but they did, I think they would be good.
Well, the stock market, the biggest part of the year was real good shape until this last couple of months. It's been like a roller coaster. And then after the election has happened, it started to level back out again, so.
It's been pretty long for a while.
Yeah, right before the election, it was getting under.
And we have a new, retirement rep, Christina Acuna went to another job, not with TCDR, I guess she's not. It's a good move for her at such a young age to get the job she got. So we have a new rep, I haven't, but anyway, if y'all, at any time, if y'all want to come talk to you, I'll call and verify who it is, and I'm sure they'll be.
Yeah, you get it up there.
It was totally unnecessary, wasn't it?
You're offended, aren't you?
So I think if we don't plan on any changes, we don't do anything, we just let
This
it.
information I have lost all my memories. Is there any desire to make any changes with regard to our retirement plan? We have to do that by the 15th.
15th of December.
Is there any action to take? You know, my suggestion that we don't make it, I'll make a motion of it. We don't make any changes on that. I'll say. Just they recommend the percentage of.
You know, we probably can do that as long as the stock market stays, but. I don't know.
This is indicative of the strength of money right now.
Yes. You can
I didn't know
actually,
where it's going.
you can actually make more on your money invested in that than you can in money market or anything else.
Okay, motion by me, second by Mr. Pruitt, to make no changes in our TCDRS requirement, plan assessment. All in favor? Carry.
Said to make no changes. I don't think it needs to be stated to take the recommendation. Well, I think we'll change it.
I mean, is that per the recommendation?
Yeah, well, it was paying 9.8, and we're down to 9.3.
I think that's what the function of Randy, the department contribution rate, why that went down. The item or applicable to change for us, I don't think we want it. That's 150% match. What are the lines down there that we have? I guess we could change our vesting time. I don't suggest we do that.
Change
I don't suggest we would change that,
I didn't think it
50% rate, unless we went up, I think if we went down, it's like, oh, right.
We have been asked and looked at changing that rate because of our underfunding.
Well, we changed that rate one time.
The thing we can look at it is still our investment return has been pretty good over the last 3 years. So, of course, the 2014, 2015, it ain't been there long enough to show anything.
I'm looking for it. That's where you're at.
Do you want to have my motion?
Yeah.
You sure? I understand what you're saying.
Okay, all in favor?
Uh,
Okay. We're gonna make any changes in our plan assessment. Item number 13, everybody tell me how much rain you got.
Probably put 2 inches out there.
3 inch level.
That's 115, not a long bed. Got a report from Jacksboro, that they had 1.5 inches.
2.5, 10 to 1,
About 2.5.
That's a watershed too.
Yeah, it's a good stock pond rain. You put it in
All that.
I didn't know.
Salt Creek was playing for about 10 minutes.
All this watershed.
From the hole in the ground. Salt Creek.
I didn't see it right down here. Or very little, you know,
Like, like,
It runs some
going
water.
out on, yeah.
It looked like it had a little bit more gathered up in there in the bridge. Is there any, action that you want to take on burn restrictions? All right.
Again, I'm gonna take action by December 15th for fireworks.
That's correct. If we want to restrict any fireworks, either or all fireworks. And I don't think that we really can restrict anything other than missiles with pins, rockets with sticks or something like that. Unless it comes down to imminent emergency of some sort.
As the government passes it down as a piece of paper.
Okay, if no further, I believe, I'm going to suggest that we have a, 19 minutes till 12 on November 24th. We're now back in regular session. No action taken. This session ended at 11:36. Okay.